I'm NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a message from Hecate read. Alright?
Alright.
We were just told we were supposed to do that. She's making herself known tonight big time.
Yes,
So.
she has several times. She come up in both the reads.
Oh, alright.
All three reads. Look at that.
So,
yeah, show it up there.
First off, 3 of hearts.
3 of hearts.
Oh, is that too much? 3 of hearts. Now, you know hearts are like cups, but that's not exactly how we do these cards. It just depends, okay? Hecate will give us a message, and then we'll give it to you.
Exactly. This is 2 decks of cards I combined and dedicated to Hecate. So let's see what message she has for
y'all. Look what
whoever
Sophie
sees
did.
it.
She went to the store and got coronitas instead of coronas. But look how many ounces it is. It's like 7 fluid ounces. Look at that. 7 ounces. By the time you open it and take a sip, it's already time to get another one.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Ooh, it's almost time. Whatever it is, it's almost time. Look at that. Because she's holding that hourglass right there going, ooh, that's the end of something for sure. That's the end of something. Look, that's death. Now, it's not showing you that scythe in there, but you can just imagine that scythe is right up here, right? Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
All right. The 7 of Cups.
Another heart. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. That'd be a pretty tattoo.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. So we've got coming and going, not 6 of Wands.
And look at this. This is one of my favorite cards.
Drop Dead Beauty. 4 clubs.
Let's see if there's
All right.
any
Oh
more.
my gosh. Look at that. She is just, she's pretty.
Any more cards? Do you want to throw any more cards out? Or do we need to read from those? Give us some more cards if you have some more to this message. If not, we'll read these. Look at those cards out there, though. All right. The 3 of Hearts. The 10 of Clubs. The 7 of Hearts. The 6 of Clubs. And the 4 of Clubs. A lot of clubs on the table.
Clubs and hearts.
Yeah.
That's telling in and of itself, isn't it?
Look at this. Oh, look at that.
There's Medusa. I had a really cool dream about her once. One time, the Gorgon made herself known. That's your king right there, in case you're wondering. There's king. King of clubs.
That's some power.
Right?
This is the
Ooh, I like that. This is the extra card in this deck.
extra card.
So it just means, like, you know, it's your wild card. It would be like the Joker in a regular card. Look at that. What?
Oh, looky here. The 7 of Clubs.
7 of clubs. Wow, we're really, like, quadrupling down on the clubs. What the heck?
Oh, looky there.
We got some serious. Oh, now we have 9 spades. Okay, so, ooh, goodness.
9 of Swords. Let's see. Oh, she had one more here.
And a 9. All right, so you know, 9s are funny. They always return to themselves. No matter what you times 9 by, it's always going to end up being whatever you go down to. 9 is the smallest number. 9 times 2 is 18. 8 and 1 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 7 and 2 is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. 6 and 3 is 9. So it doesn't matter. When you start getting 9s on the table, it's like it's returning and returning and returning to itself. It's like there's a big numerology thing in here. So maybe we're looking at somebody who's like Virgo or Libra, maybe.
All right. Do you have any more cards you want to throw out on the table?
Because the only justice I see is this one right here. It's like, it's going both ways. Whatever you do to me has already been done to you.
Yeah.
Whatever you do to me, I'm going to do to you. See, that's in this reflection underneath this card. That's where I'm getting at. Because look, there's your, it's not a double-edged sword. It's a double-terminated crystal. It's coming and going. It's both ways. It's out there and returning. So this, to me, is like a real justice-y card, even though it's a 6 of clubs. Not
It's a
really
karma
completely.
card.
It's a karma card, exactly. And underneath it is this 9 of swords, 9 of spades. But look, she's looking in the mirror. Look. So it's like whatever you put out, whatever you send out is coming back.
Do you have any more cards for this throw? Is that all you've got? Which this is saying a lot. There's
Yeah, there is. Because I'm about to
justice
break
here.
it down,
There's
y'all.
karma.
I'm about to break it down for y'all.
There's death. Any more cards? 3 more times. 1. 2. Whoops, no, it didn't turn over.
Come on, Hecate. I think one did.
I think one did. I think I saw it somewhere.
Maybe not.
Well, it looked like it did, but I don't see it. It wouldn't be that far down. Do it one more time. Any more cards you want to show? Oh, I think she's giving a pretty good message right here. All right. Let's break it down.
This looks like three's company. You know what I mean? Like for love. Okay, let me get myself situated. Sorry. All right, 3 of hearts is not what you want in a love situation.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. So there's a person who's like, I want you to end it, and then they're going to end it too.
Definitely.
So whoever it is in this, like a third party situation or something like that, or if you have somebody on the side and you think your significant other doesn't know, they do. It's there and they've known for quite a while. This person is going to make you give up the other person, and then they're going to give you up. So whoever we're talking to, I don't know if we're talking to the person doing it, the person on the receiving end, because this is coming in both ways.
Exactly.
It's like this person is almost just dreaming of the time that
When
they get to
let
leave
you go. Yeah.
They're just dreaming of the time they can leave you.
Yep. And what does that say?
Drop Dead Beauty. That's your Drop Dead Beauty card.
Yes.
Look at her. Isn't that?
They're just waiting to bite you where it hurts.
Yeah. This is going to be in your home. Because that's what 4 of Wands is. It's in your home.
Yeah.
This is, so whoever this king is who thinks they're getting away with this, you're not. And this person that you have done this to, this person that you have cheated on, so like I said, whoever we're reading for, whether we're reading for the one who's been cheated on or we're reading for the cheater, it doesn't really matter. Because, like I said, it works both ways.
The cheater's wearing too many hats. The cheaters spread theirself out too thin, thinking they can get away with it.
Mm. And this is a person who's known for doing this. So whoever it is that got involved with the cheater in the first place, you cheated when this person was with another person, and you thought it was going to be different when y'all got together, didn't you? And it's not.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
They were They were only showing you part of their facade, their face.
They were telling you a whole bunch of stuff about the other person, saying, oh, this other person is so bad, but I like you. Me and you fit together. Me and you are good.
Yeah, that's the 7. You have so much more to offer me.
Yeah. And then y'all got together and started playing house, as they say, right? Y'all started getting, like, y'all moved in together, y'all have a stable home, and now it's like you've come to find out that this person is cheating on you, exactly like what he did with his ex with
Karma.
you.
Karma. What
Works
goes around
both
comes
ways.
around. Yes.
And now this person who has been cheated on is like, I'm gonna make the cheater give up the person that they're cheating with, and then I'm going to turn around and leave anyway. They're going to make you suffer.
They're just waiting and watching and biding their time and waiting for you to come back and declare that it'll never happen again.
Yep. It'll never happen again. It's all done. She flew the coop anyway. I told her that I loved you and I didn't want anything. Or I told him that I loved you and I didn't want anything from that person. So we've got cheaters here. Everything
on both sides.
On both sides.
On both sides.
We've got cheaters here on both sides. There's a relationship based on nothing but narcissism, based on nothing
Why
but...
do people always think it's not going to happen to them when they've done the same thing?
Yeah. Because what you give out is what you get back. I mean, that's just the way it is. If if you do that in relationships, don't be surprised when somebody does it to you. So take that for granted. Again, this girl's looking at really closely at herself like, what's real anymore? One of y'all is taking this to heart. Somebody in this message is taking this to heart and going, you know what? This is not me.
You got yourself in a situation that you thought was going to be different than it was. The 9 of Hearts.
Look at that. Oh, goodness.
Oh, and look at this. The 2 of Spades.
Look at that picture.
I know. Look at that picture.
Wow.
What goes around comes around.
That's an old, buried, cracked up skull. That's not looking good at all. This is old wounds. This is old wounds.
That you
Whoever
thought
it is.
you thought this relationship was going to help you heal.
And boy, oh boy, it just opened a can of worms. And now you've got all of this stuff all up in your head. You're hurting yourself. So whether that goes for both parties or just one or whatever. So whoever's looking at this reading, that's you looking in the mirror, okay? That's you. Or it wouldn't have shown up like that with double 9s. You're actually looking in the mirror going, this is not me. What the heck is going on here? This is not what I do. Again, this is not the first time we have done this. 9, 9, 9.
Yeah, really? Look at that.
This is not the first time lately that we have done triples in a row.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad that you let yourself get in this position.
And you're feeling sad about it. It is bringing up old wounds. You're going back, thinking about other relationships, thinking about your parents, thinking about high school, thinking about college, whatever. You're going back,
Yeah.
thinking about all kinds of stuff, and going, is this me? Is this the best I can be? Is this
what I've turned into?
Is this what I've turned into?
Yeah.
You have these flights of fancy where you think, oh, it's all great, it's all good, I can outsmart this person, I'm going to get my way, I'm going to make it happen, they're not going to make me look stupid. And then guess what? When it all comes down and you're at home alone, you're looking in the mirror going, I cannot believe I've turned into this person. This is terrible. I cannot believe I'm sitting here while that person is out cheating on me and they think you don't know, but you do. And you're just biding your time, trying to make them miserable. You've shrunk. There's something about you that has shrunk. You're facing a lot of old, icky, look, you got double 3s.
Oh my
So now
goodness.
we're doubling down on the 3s, which means this other person now has invaded your mind, and now you're thinking what they're doing. All you're doing is sitting around and looking in the mirror and going, why not me? Why I'm not good enough? Why am I not good enough? What's wrong with me? What am I doing? This is opening up a whole huge, ugly, awful, festering can of hate and self-doubt and self-pity and awful.
And it's not you. It's, well, let's say it's not how you started out.
No.
It's not how you started out your life.
Because you're looking at that, you know who the other person is, don't you? He, she, whoever is drop dead beauty, and you're just looking at yourself going, there is no way I cannot compare. I can't compare. I can't do it. It's opening up a whole bunch of insecurities and awful things. Ooh, it's just horrible.
Oh, the Joker.
Ouch.
Look at that.
That's a weird Joker, too. If you're wondering what's going on, look at that. Ooh, the Joker's got you seriously. Because, look, there's that skull. There's these skulls up underneath that tin, right? Look, there's that skull down there. Mm-hmm. This Joker's got you. This Joker has you. This is crazy. Why are you sleeping with the enemy?
And look at this, the 5 of spades. But look what it says.
What does it say on it?
Nevermore.
Oh, so we got some Poe coming in. Hey, I love ravens. Nevermore.
Nevermore.
You're seriously like, you're wanting to let this go. This is just the beginning for whoever this person is right here who's looking at all this and going, I can't believe I'm stooping so low. I can't believe this is what I've turned into.
It's not you.
This is opening up a whole can of worms, though, about how you have felt insecure your whole life. About how you've always felt like you're just not good enough, not pretty enough, not blessed enough, not whatever it is. It's opening up a can of worms that's been festering in your head for many, many years.
Yeah. And you
are
need to get
trapped.
over it. You need to find a way to get over this. You're better than this.
So this is a twofold meaning, because this is the Joker that you're in a so-called relationship with, right? But this is also the terrible, festering, weird, self-decrepitude, self-immolation, all these horrible feelings that are playing on you right now. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. You feel like you're just the butt of every joke, don't you? You just feel like everything is so bad. Everything is so horrible. And it's all geared towards you. You're becoming almost delusional in this thing that's like, you feel like you're so awful that no one could ever possibly love you. That's why you've turned into this. So you can only blame the other person so much.
Till you got to stop and take a deep, hard look at yourself.
Because you're so disturbed by your own self and your own self-pity and all of the stuff that's coming up from all these deep wounds in childhood and stuff, that you're your own worst enemy at this point. Ooh, what is
6 of
Look
clubs.
at this.
Yeah, you're
like a
worst enemy.
shadow.
You know
you're
that
not
you're
even
better than this.
Yeah, and you're not even real. You're not even a substantial person. At this point, you're not even taking up any space. You have, like, no self-worth, no self-esteem. No, you find nothing good about yourself. And what the heck?
You're not even wondering why this person is cheating on you.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is make them pay the price. You're just waiting for the day you can unload on them. And just be like, I'm in control. I knew everything this whole time. And it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a feeling that
But you
this
did
is
it
like...
to yourself. You did it to yourself by allowing yourself to get into this situation. By stooping as low as the other person.
Because you've gone way, way overboard with the, like,
Are they going to come out of this? Are they going to find a way to get out of it?
And it's not even like you're groveling. It's like you actually went there. You went places where before you would have made fun of people for going there. Or you would have said, oh my gosh, that's so immature. And that's what you're probably still saying now too. Oh my gosh, that's so immature. I would never do that. But you are. In private, you are. you're checking this person's emails or whatever, or you're trying to find out what this person is doing
sneaking.
all the time. You're sneaking, you're doing
and
all
that's
of this
another
stuff.
thing that is beneath you.
That's this.
It's beneath you.
Because you're just every single time you find something out, you go, this is it. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just hurting myself more than I'm hurting this other person. This is so terrible. And yet you keep doing it. You keep going. You keep going. Every time you do this, you're making yourself even less substantial. You're literally like a ghost in your own house and in your own life at this point.
You need to find a way to love yourself, to put yourself above this other person or any person that comes into your life. You don't need to be like them. You need to be your own person. You need to look out for self. Are they going to be able to come out of this? Oh, look at this. This is just meant for me to take.
Aw, there's a Queen of Clubs. I don't know.
Look at that. That is
That's
beautiful card. That can be you.
Yeah, it can be you.
That can be you.
I feel like that somewhere deep down inside you have this in there. If you look long enough past all of this BS crap, illusion, delusion, delusions of grandeur, hate, jealousy, all of this. If you actually look past all, oh God, that's
you need
so,
to find a way to love yourself.
All right, you just, I know it's not easy, but there's a person who, has no self-love. You think nothing of yourself, but underneath it, you really do possess this.
Yeah, because you know that what you're doing is beneath you. You know that. But you're doing it anyway. Is this person you're involved with, are they worth it? Are they worth your time, energy, your deceit? You're sneaking around, you're checking on them. Is it really worth it? Is it worth it to your self-esteem?
It's so hard to do a reading like this and then try to be succinct about something that's so huge, that's been festering in your mind for so long.
You need to find love for yourself.
Wow.
You need to find, you need to reach down in yourself. You need to do whatever it is. You need to meditate. You need to find some way to let go of all those old feelings that made you feel lower than low.
You know what you need to do? You need to do something substantial. Meaning you need to do, you need to learn another language, or you need to run the 5K, or you need to do something that
you need to walk away
that sets
from
you apart.
your past and start.
And a good way to do that would be to do something that you've never done. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day too. Running a 5K or a 25K or something. It's you need to do something that you've never, that you just didn't, because you don't have any self-worth. You need to do something that gives you this kind of self-worth. What is it? Tell me, Hecate, what is it? For some reason, it's you need to learn another language. You need to do something that makes you stand apart from all the other girls. You need to do something different that makes you stand apart. You need to do it. There's something specific. I'll get it. It's coming.
Give her a
or
minute.
are you a painter or a photographer? There's something here, and it's right there. It's in these 2 sevens right here, and it's trying to tell me.
Yeah, look. The 8 of Hearts.
You need to work on something.
Exactly.
You need to do something in particular. You have a funky skill that you never thought, or you've been wanting to do something in particular.
The 2 of Clubs, the 2 of Wands.
There's there's something here, and if you pour yourself
it's something
into
creative.
It is.
It's something creative. Look at this. It's something creative. You need to
seriously,
concentrate on it.
Are you an artist or a tattoo artist, or do you write? Because I get a whole Jack the Ripper vibe from this thing right there. Of course, anybody that I'm pretty sure that's what that right. That's Jack the Ripper, right? What are you? Do you study criminology? Is this something about and how to? Could you make up a nice, cool story, a big, badass, cool story? There's something here, and you've got a gift somewhere, and it's deep, deep in the shadows. This gift that you have, if you put it to work, there's your 8. If you just do it,
It's been a dream. It's been a dream.
Bring
Look
it out
at
of
this.
you. It's in the I know she keeps her and them damn nails. Look, this. I mean, it's something. It is something creative. You've got some kind of big, huge creative energy on you. It's coming out of the shadows. You had to go through this in order to get yourself to this point. So now that's what she's meaning by this 2.
Yes.
Look, because the 2 is like planning. It's not an ace anymore. It's not just the epiphany. It's the plan.
Oh, look.
It's the how you're going to do it. You need to plan on how you're going to do it.
The Ace of Clubs.
Oh my God. Look at her. She's the prettiest girl ever. Look at her. What are you, like an artist? Who is this girl? You've got some serious, like, underlying...
You need to bring it to the surface.
Somebody took it from you. So whoever this Jack the Ripper fellow guy is.
And not recently.
No. It's a love from the past who belittled you and told you this is nothing. Or it's the person who told you you should do something with this, but you didn't take them serious because you weren't really in love with that person. You guys maybe just dated, or this is like, I don't know, somebody from high school or something. So we're going back. Like I said, we're going back with this 2 of Spades right there. We're going back. You're like all of this stuff coming out of your head. You're going back into like childhood and stuff. There's somebody in the past
who put you off your game.
Or brought your attention to it. So it could work both ways. Because remember, these are general readings, right? They're messages. So however it works.
Yeah,
whoever this Jack the Ripper guy is, did he come in and rip you a new one, as they say, and then walk right out of your life? Just leave you with like an empty heart? Just tell you that your art, creativity, whatever, your thing, your idea wasn't good enough? That's the thing you need to do. Yes. Was this moment that this king, now this Jack the Ripper king guy right here, could be anybody. It could be your dad, it could be your brother, it could be an ex-boyfriend, it could be a cousin, it could be some guy on the street who walked up and you had your stuff and they're like, oh my God, this is so fucking stupid, I can't even believe it, it's so dumb. No, that's the thing that's going to set you apart. That's where you can shine. That's where you're going to be like, the most beautiful you is going to start coming out when you do that thing. So, and even in the planning of it, you're going to have an epiphany again. See how we did that? I said, this is not an ace, it's a 2. And then we went right back to the ace. It's falling into line somewhere.
The 7 of Hearts.
So we've got 777s on the table.
The 7 of Hearts.
777s and 999s. Oh, lovely.
Oh, Ace of Diamonds.
Yes, this is going to be the thing that you can make a career out of. This is going to be the thing that you need to fantasize about it.
You forward.
Yes, it will set you apart from all the other girls. It will set you apart from all the other people in your life that haven't given you the time of day, that didn't really you've been so worried about how you don't compare to everybody, and here's your answer right here. This thing that somebody told you, oh, that's no good. You don't even need to think about that. You know, people, and all right, look, just because somebody says something about it, it doesn't mean that they were serious either. Because sometimes, remember, people are
flippant.
Are flippant, exactly. Just because your dad said, you know, that's no good. It doesn't mean that he was truly telling you it's no good. They're just flippant in the moment. People remember... And remember, 90% of what you remember is incorrect anyway. So the things that you're carrying around, all of this baggage, all of this tin and this skull and this, and all of this horrible memories and things that you just keep reliving, and you keep just you keep downgrading. you just keep getting lower and lower and lower until basically you feel like you're a ditch dweller at this point. You just feel like you're so infested
Look at
with
this.
everyone else's sickness.
You've got
but
the
you're
Ace of
not.
Clubs and the Ace of Diamonds.
Around that 7, it's in you already. You've already got it.
You need to pick it up. You need to pick it up and move forward.
Whatever
with it.
this thing is, you've already
You
got
need
it.
to
It's
forget
yours.
about
Comparing
comparing yourself and trying to make yourself good enough for whoever. And you need to worry about making yourself good enough for yourself.
And making your art, your creativity, your project, whatever the thing is that you have that's going to set you apart,
rest
you
will
need
fall
to
into
pour.
place.
If you pour all of yourself into that, you'll build yourself a life
that.
unbeknownst to you was sitting out there this whole time. But here you were, just sidetracked a million miles away from anything that was feeding you.
The
mentally,
dreams have
physically,
been there.
spiritually.
The
Exactly,
dreams have
they've
been
never
there
left
floating.
you.
They've been there just floating.
They have never left you.
No.
It's been in you all this time. But you've been
Your
so
life will
low.
expand in so many different ways if you quit worrying about trying to
Being
make
lovable.
someone else love you.
Yeah, trying to make someone else love you. Quit worrying about how flippin' lovable you are. Who cares? Because when you become you, the right person's gonna love you. And that none of these trying to be lovable to get that person to love you, all that's gonna seem like it's so immature in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Because you're gonna be so busy making yourself happy. Someone's gonna come along and go, oh wow, that's really cool. I like that.
And they're going to be supportive of you.
Yes.
And not only supportive, they're gonna encourage you.
Mm-hmm.
If someone really and truly loves you, they encourage that person that they love. They don't try and bring them down.
Mm-hmm.
They don't try and knock them off their game. They encourage them. They want to do what's best for that person. They want them to succeed.
And remember this, you're going to fail like 7 billion times,
Exactly.
right? If a person in your life is making fun of you because you failed, God, do you know where the world would be if we didn't have all the failures? Oh my God.
I know.
Electricity would not be here. Automobiles would not be here. Nothing would be here because the people that invented it failed thousands and thousands of times before they got it right, before they got what they needed, before they did it the right way, before they did it the way they wanted it to be done. Oh my God, if we didn't have failures, the world we'd all be living in caves.
What you need to do is grab hold of these dreams that you had once upon a time.
Yeah, and they're there. This Jack the Ripper guy is a big part of it for whatever reason. Whoever this King of Wands, Jack the Ripper, and that will make sense to somebody.
Yes.
Whoever this is for, that's going to make sense to you. This beautiful thing that you had, somebody just came and ripped it to shreds.
Look, you've got 3 aces on the table.
Yeah, you have 3 aces.
The
No,
clubs.
1, 2, and
Oh,
where's
that's
the
a
other
4.
one?
That's a 4.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I thought it was
we might as well count it as an ace. I like that anyway. That's good.
It looks like an ace from here.
So get out of playing this back and forth game
Yeah.
with whoever. Who gives two? Who cares if anybody's cheating or whatever? Walk away. It'll blow this person's mind.
Stop and think for a second. Hold on. Stop and think. You're already planning to let this person go.
Yeah.
Did you ever really love them? Are they lovable? Are they worth your time and energy? No, they're not. You're worth your time and energy.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
You really do have something. I'd be so. I'd be so interested.
People have got to start worrying about themselves first. You can't make anybody else happy. You can't make the world a better place. You can't do anything if you don't take care of yourself first. You can't help the other person. You can't uplift the other person if you can't uplift yourself.
How do you expect to do it for somebody if you can't do it for yourself?
Exactly. This
Are
is
you even
something
trustworthy if you can't do that for yourself? Are you even somebody that people want to get involved with? Because really think about it. If you're this person and you're waiting for somebody to come along and rescue you,
and make you feel...
all you're going to get is a person who has a rescue complex or a savior complex. And then as soon as they lift you up, which is what they do, this is just Psychology 101. Go read on it. Go learn some stuff. Go pick up Jung. Go pick up Freud. Go look at this stuff and read it, because it's true.
Go out
and then
on
look and see
Google
how
it. Just Google it and spend 10 minutes. You don't need to spend hours and hours.
YouTube has a million videos on all kinds of, on everything like this. As soon as a person comes and gets you out of this phase,
they're
right
off
here,
to the next person.
Then you feel better. You don't need them anymore, and they throw everything on you and they walk out to go save someone else. That's just the way it is. So do you want someone to come and get you when you're in this phase right here? No. You want to be this.
Yes.
You want to be Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. You want to be the big, awesome
you want to
lady
use your
that
own
you are.
Talents that you possess already deep down inside. Find a way to bring them out. Stop relying on other people. Stop stooping to the lows of other people. You're better than that.
It is time to clean up your act, yeah, and stop being like a dweller in the nether regions or the ditch dweller. Somebody that's, because your mentality has just gone down the drain.
Yeah.
You're feeling dirty too. I can feel it. You're feeling out of control, and then pretending like you're in control of it because you can sit there for a long time and berate yourself. No. You have so much more, much pure
just look
energy
at this
waiting
right here.
for you. This is pure energy.
All three of those cards right there.
This is somebody who's got
Grab a hold
a lot of serious, interesting talent. I'm so interested to see if whoever this resonates with. If
They were so jealous. They
I want to know who this person is.
They were so jealous of your, because they actually saw it as a talent that they don't possess.
Is this a person who could write the most interesting gothic horror stories?
Or the most wonderful tattoos.
Exactly, and I'm getting that.
Do
because
the most
it's like,
wonderful tattoos.
You know, how many people, okay, this was a real, Jack the Ripper was a real person. But remember, he looked at everything he did, he was the first one to do that. Now, we're talking historically, and I'm sure other people have done that before he did. But I mean, remember, he was quoted as saying, "I'll give birth to the 20th century." Because he was so far ahead of his time. He considered himself an artist. He considered himself the birth of a new century. So imagine that. Who is this person in your life that did this? Is incredible. This is I'm very interested in this here.
This is where you can go.
I'm telling you, this is super, super cool.
Oh, look at this.
This is super cool. Ace. So we're telling you the truth. So there's your big fat Ace of Spades. And that means that this message is from Hecate, and this is very specific. So this is for 1, 2, it's for a few people at most. This fits somebody in particular.
Yes.
And there's a lot of gothic, like death stories, art, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, a lot of creativity. A lot. You could go in any direction. You have it in you to write stories.
Yeah.
You have it in you to paint.
And I really think too, it's like if you're the writer person, then you are gonna go back, because I keep harping on this one right here, going back. That's historically also. You might open up a whole new genre of fiction, historical there's a bunch of historical fiction, but maybe you have something. You've got something that gothic spin on turn. Like some kind of spin on it that's uniquely yours. So for the person that's the writer, you're gonna delve into the gothic streets of old London, but there's something different that you're gonna do. You're gonna do something different there.
Write a story about Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. Fantastic. I mean, and this has got a lot to do with history, searching your old records, old Akashic records. Hey, if I'm throwing out ideas, feel free to take them.
Go back in your own history.
Back in your own history.
Back in your own ancestry.
Yeah, go back in your own
what
ancestry.
What are you going to find? What
Maybe you're related to Jack the Ripper. Oh my God, crazy. I don't know. Exactly. Who knows? That's incredible.
But you need to let go of this, and you need to grab hold of this.
For sure. And it's there for you. It's already in you. All you need to do is come up out of this stuff.
Love yourself.
Come up out of this stuff. And this will help you do that. This will set you apart. This will give you that thing where you're like, I'm not like any of these other
this
girls.
Will
I'm not like any of
consume
these
you.
people.
This will consume you.
That's
so
what
that
this
you don't
is.
need this. You don't need the what do you call it from other people? The
validation.
Validation.
You do
from
not
other
need
people.
validation.
You will
anymore.
have your own validation.
Yep. Look at that. Wouldn't you just love to be this peaceful, beautiful girl in
yes.
this picture? I want to be that young again. I'm super smart now. I'd be ruling the world. If I had boobs like that, I'd be ruling the world. If I could go back now, I'd be dangerous as all get out if I look like that now. Because, man, nobody would ever get one over on me. Whoo, honey.
You can have it all. You can have it all. All you've got to decide is to let go of who you used to be and grab hold of who you can
and
be.
know that this is not you anyway. This is you just getting drugged down.
This is never you.
This is you just getting drugged down in all of this stuff because of all of this old stuff that in your head that's been planted in your head.
Yes.
So now take all that stuff in your head and pour it out into something fantastic and gothic and weird and cool and freaky, and I love it.
Exactly.
I love
it.
it.
All right. This is
Shock us all with your coolness.
Yeah, this is shocking message for someone.
Yeah.
They need to be shocked out of this.
Oh, this sitting in front of the mirror comparing yourself to everybody else. You have something so unique. And if you do, I'll read your book. I'll read it, write it, and then send me an email or something. I'll totally buy it and read it.
And whatever your creativity might be, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He, she, it doesn't matter.
Art,
whenever you see
photographs.
this, you're meant to see it. This is for you out there. Start loving yourself.
Yeah.
Again, if you never did, then start loving yourself now. Seek out what you need.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We hope this reaches the right person. We hope you see it. Please like, subscribe, leave us a comment. We would like that very much. This is a message from Goddess Hecate. So until our next read, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.